everybody. How are you? This is Elaine, keeping it real with Elaine, and I made a commitment. That's the key word for tonight. Commitment. I made a commitment that I would come before you more frequently, and I wanted to. Oh, look at me already. See, already got issues, but I wanted I wanted to make sure that I kept my word. It has been a an amazing week. This is today marks week 31 of my GLP-1 journey with Mounjaro 12.5, and I have my box here for you to see. Mounjaro 12.5. Yes, yes, yes. So, for those of you who are new to my site here, I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit more. Not going to be before you too long, but just wanted to show you. So here's what the pen looks like for everybody who has never seen it. Um, yeah, it's a little weird how I'm trying to hold it up. I think I got you. Yep. So that's it. I'm taking my pen out because I'm actually getting ready to take my shot tonight. It's been a long week. I have had um, a lot of stuff going on family wise, family dynamic wise. And, while I won't get into anything really personal, I just want to let you know, if you know prayer, if you know the word,
This
please
might answer your
keep me.
question.
Keep
Family is a
Steve.
group of people
Sorry
related either
about
by
that.
close lineage or
Alexa is
affinity.
is jumping in our conversation. Alexa, stop. Sorry about that. We gotta watch out for those things because they listen to a lot of what we talk about. Okay, so let me jump back. Let me rewind real quick. So for those who are new to this channel, I do want to tell you that I have been on my journey with Mounjaro from March 29th of this year. This is 2024. And so today marks week 31 of my journey. I have lost 55 pounds, and I still am teetering right there at that 55-pound mark. So that's one of the things that I wanted to make sure that everyone understood, that the 50 that the the weight loss sometimes can get to a point where they call set point weight or whatever, and I think I'm kind of there. So I wanted to talk about that tonight. So let's just dive right in. So I think from the beginning, I told everyone that I've been on, when I first started my weight loss journey, and I want to say where it all started. Where it all started for me, I was never a child who was obese. I never had weight issues. I was very active in college. I danced. I did everything. Was dance in the band, and I had always had very a lot of energy. And unfortunately, after I got out of college and you know jumped into life, marriage, 3 kids, had to take care of elderly or sick mother-in-law, and then also I had to be a caregiver for my own mom, and then I had a special needs son. So I was kind of a triple caregiver, then was in grad school, and that's where it all started. I remember just doing all of my duties, working a full time job, taking care of my family, taking care of our extended family, going to school at night, and then come home, take care of the family at home, and then between the hours of like 12 and 3, I would be up writing papers, studying, and eating. Yes, because if I ate, I was able to stay awake. So that's where it all started for me. And that I after I began to see the weight pile on and pile on. I mean my natural weight throughout my adulthood, even when I had my children, and I would bounce back. I would probably, if I gained weight, I would always bounce back to about 170 pounds, between 165, 170 pounds. That was my ideal weight. At that weight, I wore, and I'm 5'7", So I wore like maybe a size 12 or size yeah, between size 10, 12 most of the time. I could wear that. And that was my college weight. Probably my college weight was a little less, maybe about to 150, but never ever ever where I maxed out. And when in 2013 I maxed out to uh, almost 400 pounds. I was like 378 pounds or something like that. It was very close to almost 400 pounds. And I knew I couldn't breathe. I couldn't walk up steps. I was just, for me, a complete mess. I was borderline diabetes at that particular time, but it really was taking its course on me. So I decided to do the gastric bypass, and I did the gastric bypass, and in 2013, and um, immediately started losing weight. I lost all the way down to 190 pounds over like a 6, 7 month period. I got down to 190 pounds. So that's a lot of fast weight loss. I did nothing in terms of exercise or anything. This was great. It was a wonderful fix. So I've shared that story before, and I don't want to just waste a lot of time on that. But fast forward, the weight came back. It crept back, and so now we are about 11 years later, and I found myself at the top of 2024, weighing 300 pounds. And so that's when I went back to my doctor, and I also was now not only borderline diabetes, but, that vastly tipped over the line, over the borderline. So I actually started, moving into the type 2 diabetes status, and that scared me like frantically. So, and I thought I would be okay. I thought, oh, okay, I could just try to, change the way I eat sometimes and different things like that. I had folk who gave me so many different dietary plans, and I tried all of them, and I did not stay committed. So remember, I said the key word was commitment. For me, commitment was hard. um, and I didn't understand why I couldn't stay committed. I wanted to, but I believe that the challenges that I was dealing with externally in my life were just causing a lot of distractions. So something that I've never really addressed, and I tease about it all the time, but it's undiagnosed, is that I know I have ADD. I know that I'm attention deficit. That was something that I'm 56 years old now, and that was something that no one ever took the time out to, address when I was a child. But I clearly know I carry all the signs of it. I have children that are ADD, and so I know that that was clearly my issue as well. Um, so I believe that that's kind of why I have challenges with being committed to something. I'm really good if something provides me with structure or organization, and if I have that, then I can be very successful. But otherwise, it's like I just can't do it. It's just really hard for me. So I'm excited that this medication has given me an opportunity to slow down a little bit. I know that there's been so many things that have been on the news waves and the different markets, media markets that has tried to, for those who don't know anything about these medications, has created such a negative impact in our society. And you really don't know. If you really start following some of our content creators that I follow, and that so many of us kind of have on our YouTube pages, as well as in Facebook, we have Facebook groups. We are so like interconnected. Like, we actually know that this has been something that we've been missing all along. The piece about this GLP-1 that is tremendous for us is the mental that it causes us to slow down, think through things, not be impulsive. And I mean, think about it. With if you have ever been around kids or whatever, if you have ADD yourself, um, I apologize. My husband's watching the game, so you might be able to hear a little bit of that in the background. So I do apologize. But people have been around us. They know that these kids tend to just be all over the place, and it's hard for them to really solidly commit to one thing. And they need structure in order to get them to follow through. And with that structure, they can be very successful. So with this medication, it's able to slow down our brain a little bit, and we're able to think through things. We're able to not be so impulsive. We're able to select the proper nutritional diets that we need, and of course it takes away all of the cravings that we have for foods that's not really good for us. So I invite you to take time and really think about things before you make judgments. Um, there's been a lot of judgments that's been made. I look at some remarks every day on YouTube and on other social media outlets, and it's so sad how people really do not understand this. And this is a hormone replacement kind of medication. We actually have, if you are truly GLP deficient, as I know and believe I am, and insulin resistant, as I know and believe I am, you will know this is a godsend medicine. And I ask that you not be so judgmental and understand that the person that's trying to change their life, their entire life with this medication, they are the hardest thing for them to do from the first day that they took this injection was to be committed. And so I'm just going to give myself huge kudos for remaining committed. And commitment was hard because we went through a lot in terms of shortages with the medication, in terms of getting insurances to approve the medications. People have been through a whole lot. People have jumped through so many hoops, even utilizing the compound pharmacies and paying as much as sometimes $600 to $1,200 a month just to be able to take this medication and heal their bodies, heal their metabolic systems. And this is not something that we take lightly. So we ask that you respect us and you give us the opportunity to share with you. And hopefully, I know everyone doesn't do their homework, they don't do their research. Some people are truly out here just looking to, to try to lose weight so that they can look cute and get in that next nice outfit to go to the next event that they're going to. But for the most part, that's not our story. That's not our story. And it's absolutely not my story. So I thank you for stopping by and joining me on today. And I hope that, I've inspired someone. If you really, really, truly want to know more about this medication and to know more about the GLP-1 community, we are a loving community. We sit there and we help each other through every single step of this process. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So I've mentored a lot of people through this, most behind the scenes, because everybody's not ready to come out because y'all are so darn mean to them. No, I'm just kidding. But you are. Some people are just way too judgmental on them, and they're afraid to come out and tell their story. So I don't mind sharing with them behind the scenes. I don't mind loving on them, encouraging them, and mentoring them, because this has been a wonderful journey for me, and I'm happy and I have energy and I'm excited and I'm getting my life back. So that's it for me. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and leave your comments as well. Your comments are so helpful for us so that we can learn more about what you need, or we can learn more from each other if you're already on this journey. So please do that for me. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And today, again, is Friday, October 25th, 2024. So I'll be back to you next Friday because what? I'm committed. Thank you.